All right, Shalom. Hey, first and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. And I honor to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to you, brothers, doing this work in sincerity and truth, the hope for elect. The hope brothers wait every day patiently for Yahweh Shem Shai to return so we can get out this place. Say peace and salutations to you, brothers. All right. We're in a we're in a time where this truth is being it has been in the ears of the enemy for so long, talking about this evil Lee, all right, and we got his cohorts who try to make a spectacle out of this work, man, and too many things are trying to debunk or try to claim that we're frauds, all right, but you got those nations. You got other nations or the nations that came against us or who took away things that belong to not them. All right, I'm just saying it in a certain way that basically what they're trying to do is try to erase us forever. Okay, they're trying not to make it true. But remember, the Heavenly Father does not just let things just be in a position where it's not going to be the truth. It's not going to come out. Okay. Okay. So, really, what's going on is, the world already been knowing, but now it's just getting too much to the point where they send and try to send goons and things like that. All right, you have a lot of you have the time where hey this Gentile this man is not gonna let his try to let us take over or get out of his position. It's gonna be a fight, man. That's gonna be with because they got beef with Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, but we are the messengers, the men of the Lord that's out on the highways and byways, the men of the Lord that's on the highways and byways, not the guys that just don't have nothing to do. So hey, I stick around this. They believe, but we gonna see when that day comes. So hopefully, hopefully we all have that spirit that the Lord, that are chosen. And matter of fact, the ones that's chosen gonna have that spirit. Let me read this. This is John 8:31. It says, "Then said Jehoshua to the Jews which believed on him." Okay, if continue, if you continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. So the ones that continue in the Heavenly Father's word, all right, what doing your videos, proclaiming the day of Yahweh Shem Shai and the day that's to come very soon. All right, that hey, these words is true. We believe them. All right, and nothing's gonna stop us. Okay. So this is verse 32, and it says, "And you shall know the truth." Okay, and the truth shall make you free. So we're becoming free from this devil. Let me get the word free. Okay, where it says to make free, set at liberty. Okay, from the dominion of sin. So hey, that's part of being set away from the dominion of sin. When you come back to be one of the Lord's men, and you realize, hey, your wrongs, right? And the Heavenly Father put that hedge around you. So you box out, you to the best of your ability the deal that we have at this moment. Meaning what we under, all right? You ain't letting the family come over you and try to stop you from being on the this. Hold on one second. So like where was I at? I would just read this again. It says to make free, to set at liberty from the dominion of sin. Okay. It says to liberate that is figuratively to exempt from more ceremonial or mortal liability delivered from free. So hey, you got morals, okay? The ones that don't that turn away their the turn away from the truth, all right, and go back into the world and deal with the way of the world, all right, and Jake deal with that, man. Let me get this word liberty. Jake could deal with that, and they ignore this thing, even if they have been in it, all right. Let's get the word. It's not giving me. Can't stand that. Let's see. Dictionary. Not working with that. Let's see. Google search liberty.
Liberty.
Okay, liberty is what? The state of being free within a society, all right, from the oppressive restrictions. So you're free from this, and really in the spirit, because there's a day to come, all right. All right, it says to impose by authority, which is what? This is the devil. So and let me keep reading. On one's way of life. So in one's way of life, what is our life? What the Heavenly Father placed in front of us, all right? The behavior and political views. So what we have in front of us, basically the Spirit of the Lord is making us free from the chains from the mindset that we're in, basically, all right? So we have not being locked up, right? Thinking we just niggas, etc. All right, now niggas and that just got to deal with this world place in front of us, in which we all have, because you see a lot of people that still deal with the way of the world, all right, and they still prescribe. You got the same Jake that talk about these Edomites, but then when it comes down to find out that you're an Israelite, you don't believe that. We just told you that you are the Lord's people, all right? They still stuck in this place, all right? So that's what they want to say. So let me read that, and I read that because it's going to make you free. Okay. All right, because this devil has tried to hide us from us. I'm not gonna read it all the way down there, but I read it. Let's see, it's 33. It says, and they answered him, "We be Abraham's seed." So that's what you'll get. You'll get that from these devils, all right. And basically, it said through Isaac thy seed shall be called. So we know that it says, and which is true, but we're through Isaac the seed shall be called, and we're never in bondage to any man. How sayest thou that ye shall be made free? So they didn't understand. So it says, and Yahweh shall answer them, verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin, right? And this is the sin it's talking about, is the servant of sin. And in a way, this place will basically, you will fall into this trap, okay? Sin is down even to the point you eating pork and thinking it's okay. All right. Okay. He says, and the servants abide not in the house forever, but the Son abideth forever. If the Son therefore make you free, okay, ye shall be free indeed. So it's up to you. In the spirit of your Heavenly Father and Yahweh Shai, you're gonna be free, because your mind is not gonna be trapped in this place. All right, you're going to be in your mind. You have the understanding that this thing was did for a reason, and we're in it, and we see what the world wants to do to us. Let me get the Psalms real quick, because before I bring this video up, let me go to the Psalm. Here we go. Psalms 83, because these heathens still want you to be in bondage, all right? They don't want you to know, and they send wicked men, all right, who they gonna try to trap. Because if watch this video, we gonna see. Let's see. This is Psalms 83:1. It says, keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. It says, for thy enemies have make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. So the whole thing about it is they hate Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Hey, then the scriptures tell you about that they hated me before they hated you. All right, this is what it said. All right, and they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. So they got together and got down and said, look, hey, we want to get rid of Israel. let's hide them, all right? And they all came to pass, all right? And it says it's going to take our inheritance away, all right? So we did, well, we wouldn't know. And that was in a short span, all right? It only took probably a generation. It probably took about 2 or 3 generations, all right? And they said, so like in verse 4, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be in no more remembrance. So the name of Israel will be no more remembrance. You won't be able to say you're Israelite when you come in high school, middle school. I didn't know I was an Israelite. I found out as an adult. Okay, some brothers come in and they find out in high school, all right, maybe younger. I didn't know. So hey, this truth, all right, which is gonna make you free to know that, hey, you the Lord's people. All right, he coming back for you. You just got to go through these ups and downs that we have to go through. Well, really these downs, because we're not in the kingdom, is nothing. It's nothing more than, the Lord keep us alive. All right, to the point where we doing this mission. All right, and being on this good side. All right, verse 5 it says, for they have consulted together with one consent. They was in one mind. They are confederate against thee, and they got together, all right, in one accord, right? Like I say, unwritten rule, written rule, all right, and they know, so they all treat us the same way. So the tabernacles of Edom, we know what the Edomites is, okay, all right. It says the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes and Gabal and Ammon and Amalek and the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. So these Africans are in there too. To you niggas that love Africans, right? They got together. Right? Because they knew that the Heavenly Father for us, because he only gave them their idols. He said, Ashur is also joined with them. They have Hophla, the children of Lot Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites has to Sisera. Okay? It says, as to Jabin of the brooks of Kishon, which perish and endure, they became as dung for the earth. It says, make their nobles like Orb and of Zeb, yea, all the princes of Zebah and Zamona. Okay, so he got down, so it was basically covered, right? All the nations that came against us, and that's basically every nation. All right, if you circumvent all what we speaking on, it was all the nations. So all the nations got together and tried to make us, all right, pull us from our heritage. All right, so let me just get this video, and then we'll see from that point and bring it up.
Holding a private convention here in the United States. One of the people in attendance at this secret meeting was Judith Varney Shorer. She's a former Israeli consul general who was operating out of Atlanta. She was one of the main people saying that the biggest problem that they had was young black people in the United States. But don't worry, they've got some black leaders on the payroll.
The major problem of Israel is with the young generation of the black community. The problem of Israel is with the young generation of the black community. Black is with the young generation of the black community.
This was an Israeli government official who was saying this, not some low-level operative or some rogue member of their diplomatic corps. This was a senior member of their administrative government who was saying this on American soil. Their biggest problem wasn't Hamas or Hezbollah or the Palestinian Authority or Syria or even Iran. She said that Israel's biggest problem was young black people in the United States. Video of the Israeli government holding a private convention here in the United States. One of the people in attendance.
Right. So you see it said in plain, in plain words. All right. So these devils, they know. All right. So they know a lot. They don't want us to have this word, this understanding. All right. They want us to be trodden down forever. All right. Our enemies should come above us, where we shall below. They want us to be stuck to the lender. Be subject to them lending us. We ain't able to give them nothing, so we just a borrower. right? But they don't want that truth to come out, all right? The word of Yahweh Shem Shai is hurting their feelings, all right? We know in due time that everything is going to be cleared and clarified soon enough, all right? Say it's the problem's not with those other nations because they know they can handle that, all right? They can't handle this word. They can't handle Yahweh Shem Shai putting the spirit on his men to come out here on the highways and hedges and proclaim the acceptable day of the acceptable year of the Lord, man. All right. They want us to be trying down and eating chitlins, catfish, all right, taking on their philosophies, all right, and being just niggas all the way through. But you know what? When you see guys that really believe in the Heavenly Father, not just out there just because his homeboy does it, hey, now it's time, and they know that it is. It's time. Hold on a second. Okay, so let's see. Let me go to let's see, Job 5. I think it's 12. Let me see. Right. So this is Job 5:12. It says, He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise, right? So they can't perform their enterprise. Why? What would it mean? The devices of the crafty, all the witchcraft, all the things they try to do to get us to block us, putting things in our face, making this music and things like that. The music that we hear is basically demonic and shit to keep us thinking about killing, or, because you don't see no other nation out here doing that. If they doing, they copying us, and it ain't a big thing like it is here. Cause, she said there's, the young black men in America, all right? But those words, it's called coming out. The word is coming out. It's shaking this earth, all right? They hate it, all right? So they can't perform their enterprise. What? They won't be able to get they into the W to the Izzo, all right? Started, right? So what they're going to try to do, what? They're going to try to force it, all right? You can't force what you can't fit, all right? The Heavenly Father's just waiting, all right? Because he said the year of his redeemers come. He said they said the time, it's basically an appointed time, all right? So we're not worried about this stuff. You're not worried about what this devil going to do. We know Jacob's trouble is going to come, all right? We know that they already setting that up, all right? Call the distractions, all right? But the Heavenly Father got the hedge on his men, okay? Because what? When he say it's time to stop, it's time to stop. It says he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, all right? And their counsel of the forward is carried headlong, okay? All right? So, and they going this is what they did, because they did it in America. All right? They did it in these states over here, and they could basically give us. They say they had Jake in the payroll, black pastors, etc. And there's always been wicked men in Israel. Okay, verse 14 it says they meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night. So that's what they doing. They had a whole meeting. All right, and they meet with darkness. This was a dark meeting. All right, to tell us about us being or having a statement about is the young black men in America, all right, where it all came out. This word really flourished, okay, and then it's all over the four corners of the earth, all right. So you think they're gonna not do something? You think this devil is not gonna try to pull all sticks out? The small hats, that's what, and these small hats who's talking about it, like she's a small hat, okay. They don't want you to have your heritage back, your birthright back, okay? But he saved the poor with the sword from their mouth and from the hand of the mighty. Who was the mighty? Damn, this devil Esau Edom, man. Okay? All right, let me read that again. Verse 14, it says they meet with darkness. And didn't they just do it? Wasn't that a meeting? Okay? Get their ideas and shit like that in the daytime. So, and grope in noonday as in the night. All right? So we at the end of this white supremacy in Esau Edom and the small hats who were basically who are the same people. They're Edomites, the small hats. Okay, so hey, the Heavenly Father's not about to play. All right, he letting all this stuff come out and say that's why the truth shall make you free, and we shall be free from knowing that this devil is really what he is, man. He's a goddamn evil beast. Okay, in due time, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to show itself, all right? About to send his son, and he's going to show itself, all right? And he say he's going to save Israel, Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation, all right? They give you who they are. They're not the people that took over the land. That's why the scriptures say that bastards should dwell in Ashdod, all right? And we know who that bastard is. So really, that's it. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Peace, salutations, brother. Shalom.